is from the 9th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The President of the Senate, Senator Ahmed Lawan, in his message congratulated Mr. Olumide Akpata on his election, as well as other newly elected officials of the executive and the entire members of the association. He commended the NBA for the smooth conduct of their elections, and the NBA is even more cogent now in the light of the impending process of constitutional amendment on which the designated parliamentary committee is poised to go full blast as soon as Parliament resumes from the current recess. We at the National Assembly will count on the inputs of members of the public and in particular the respected members of the bar in efforts to fine-tune our constitution, Senator Lawan said. The Senate President, while wishing Mr. Akpata and his team a successful tenure, enjoined the NBA to continue to promote the tenets of their noble profession for the good of the country. The NBA also will be playing critical roles in the CAM bill, which is still awaiting the assent of Mr. President. Brand new outlook for the NBA, and expectedly, we hope the NBA would live up to its billing. Now let's go on to the CEO 2020 Remuneration Report. We had given you some insight into it last week, but we're taking up the theoretical pay and theoretical approaches from this report, and let's take you to that. It shows that there are various theories that have tried to explain the motives and factors that affect executive pay levels and makeup globally. The differences in theories concerning their focuses for legitimizing arguments, business and finance students to take note of. The value approach, that's the first approach that you can find in the remuneration report that has to do with adding questions of how much to pay, how the and hereby legitimizing of the actors involved. The third and the last, the symbolic approach, provides additional insights into the concept of pay as a social phenomenon. Decisions on pay in this approach are based on an institutional approach. The symbol of certain pay levels and structure reflects the contextual role of an executive in firm and or in society. At the same time, and possibly also problematic within this approach, is the normative inclined social construction of pay levels and makeup. So those are the three approaches. If you want to get further insight in those three approaches, all you need to do is to log on to our website, www.proshereng.com, and go on to the CEO Remuneration 2020 report, and you can get it very well and read further. The value, the agency, and the symbolic approaches. Very interesting approaches to understand when it comes to the CEO Remuneration Report 2020. ProShare last week also brought to you a very interesting confidential report. That's what ProShare does. We do reports, we do incisive analysis across sectors of the economy. And yes, we've got a new one perspective about roads and concrete vision and sustainable financing. And we are looking at one of the aspects of this confidential report that's been released from the ProShare research team for Nigerians, for investors, for analysts, for financial experts, and for all those who have various interests in the construction building industry. You need to go through that ProShare confidential. So we are looking at the art and strategy of long-term road finance, and do you agree with me that if you're going to go onto a road project, whether it's an expressway, in inland roads, or trunk roads, whatever it is, there has to be a very clear strategy on financing. The challenge of road construction in Nigeria over the years, beyond inflated costs, has been poor durability. Take note of that, poor durability. The need to make Nigerian roads more durable and improve the primary infrastructure that supports transportation has become urgent, as COVID-19 induced supply chain disruptions have increased the cost of production and distribution. To bring distribution costs down and make locally made products more competitive, road infrastructure must be improved to global standards. The impact of sloppy construction work and poor road quality could mean the difference between Nigeria's economic sustainability and its commercial by ensuring minimum quality standards for every naira spent. At a time of declining fiscal revenues, governments at all levels have little wiggle room for non-optimal public spending, which means that projects must be delivered on time and within budgets based on contracted quality standards. However, public sector significance of the road to economic development and the capital outlay that will be required to build the road within an agreeable payback period. In the new world of road construction, roads are built for durability. In other words, they are meant to last, built to last. That's what the essence of road construction is. The implication is that road contracts tend